Hello, from the end of week 5, which are days 29 to 35 out of 50. After today, only 15 days remaining in the challenge, so really have to double down on efforts moving forward. I'm not gonna lie, this was a challenging week in terms of nutrition. There were several times throughout the week that I just didn't eat clean. Starting off with day 29. Now on day 29, my wife and her sister hosted a baby shower at our house, and on the menu were fried Filipino egg rolls, fried Hawaiian-style chicken, and fried Spam rice balls, all of which I ate. From a workout standpoint, started off with a mobility session. Now, I can't stress enough the importance of incorporating mobility into your daily routine. It really helps you stay loose, it helps you stay warm, and also helps with recovery after workouts. So again, if you're not already, definitely incorporate some type of mobility into your daily routine. Now, the workout itself consisted of a buy-in of 50 sit-ups and 600-meter run, and that was followed by weighted squats, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of those, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 push-ups. And the way that worked is you did 50 weighted squats and 10 push-ups, and then 40 weighted squats and 20 push-ups, and so forth. And then the cash out was another 600-meter run and 50 sit-ups. For day 30, meals were a protein shake for breakfast, for lunch, a gluten-free breakfast pizza with poached egg, and for dinner, a chicken bowl. The gluten-free pizza wasn't ideal, but it was okay. From the workout, I did a 3.7 mile run, which was me running from home to the gym. And then at the gym, I did some bicep, tricep, shoulder accessory work. And then after that, I took an Uber home because I wasn't about to run home. On day 31, for breakfast or brunch, I had a gluten-free burger with fries. Fries, not the best, but it was so good. And then for lunch, I had brisket, chili, and potato salad. And then for dinner, salmon, brown rice, and salad. So yeah, the brisket and chili, again, straying from the ideal meal scenario. For workout for day 31, did a partner workout with the wife, which consisted of a 1,200-meter run for each of us, and then 100 shared wall balls. We did these in sets of 5. 80 shared lunges. We did 20 each the first round, and then 10 each after that. 60 burpees. These were supposed to be done like one by one for each of us, but I was tired, so my wife did more of them. After the burpees were 80 synchronized sit-ups, so 80 each doing them at the same time. And then 100 air squats, we each did sets of 10. And then lastly was a 1,200-meter row, where each of us had to row 1,200 meters. I think we alternated every 300 meters. On day 32 was probably the first clean day all week of eating. It was oatmeal, egg whites, chicken sausage, salad with quinoa and chicken, and then turkey chili for dinner. From a workout standpoint, it was a rest day, but I did get the opportunity to talk to the owner of Elite Fitness and get some cool insights and recommendations from him in terms of how to approach working out. So you can check that out here. So we're here with Jerry Gamalo, owner of Elite Fitness. Jerry trains both athletes, bodybuilders, and everyday people like us. So Jerry, just wanted to know real quickly, what would be your advice to people who want to start working out? Maybe they're in their 50s, they haven't worked out for years. What advice would you give them?
Definitely start out slow, kind of start with some light weight training. Strength training is more important than anything because of quality of life, right? But make some light cardio, maybe start with walking, let's start with jogging, then focus on the nutrition, a big part of it. Whole foods, one ingredient foods, fish, eggs, all like brown rice, all one ingredient, whole foods.
What does it mean by one ingredient? What does that mean?
So one ingredient means it comes out of the ground like that, or it's like a chicken breast is one ingredient. You get something in a box, and it's going to have a whole bunch of ingredients inside of what the main thing is, right? So you don't want anything out of the box, but everything's processed. So try to stick to the most whole foods as possible. Veggies, all one ingredient foods.
And you're doing that 3 meals a day. How often should you be?
At least 3, and maybe add 2 snacks in there. Like breakfast, then a quick snack 3 hours later, something small, whether it's 3 ounces of chicken breast or I don't know, a little bit of a couple hard-boiled eggs. Maybe take the yolk out of them. Would probably be better if the goal is to try to lose weight. And then maybe then snack. Oh, sorry, it would be lunchtime. And then snack after that, and then dinner after that. Don't eat anything past like 6 or 7 p.m.
And then what type of snacks should people like try and utilize during, like, if say if they're at work or at their desk, but should they be snacking
maybe like
on?
a small amount of almonds. It's a good fat, quality fat. I'm talking like 12 to 15 of them, just a small amount. It's a little snack, just to kind of keep your metabolism going. Another one would be, again, hard-boiled eggs. Just take the yolks out. If you want to have one yolk in there and one without it, that'd be good too. What else? Some people like to just prep fish and just have 3 ounces of fish, and just have that as a quick snack.
Yeah.
A lot of people might not like that, but it's an option.
And then from an exercise standpoint, if they hadn't worked out like in years, what should they be starting, like 1 day a week, 2 days a week? What would you recommend?
You can start out, I'd say 3 to 4 days a week. It's just the intensity, right? You have to be more consistent than intense. Right?
So just move.
Consistency right now. Focus on consistency, and intensity will come along as you get better.
Got it. So even if that's just like walking every day or something like that.
Walking to a fast walk, right? Walking hills. This would be great to get your heart rate up, then kind of come back down it, then go back up, then come back down.
So the goal would be to spike your heart rate a little bit?
Heart rate, yeah.
Okay.
But again, if you're just starting, stick to flat ground for a while. Just get your heart used to pumping again, right?
Yeah.
If we're very sedentary, heart rates don't go up very high.
Right.
Even just with a fast-paced walk, you're going to get it to 110, maybe 115, right? And kind of take it from there.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Jerry. If you want to come to Elite Fitness, they're in Torrance. They offer a free week trial. So come out and come check it out. On day 33, meals were egg whites, oatmeal, chicken bowl for lunch, and chicken bowl for dinner. So back on track for at least those past 2 days. And then the workout was, from a strength standpoint, 5 rounds of back rack lunges, as heavy as you can go. And then from a cardio standpoint, it was 5 rounds of a 15-calorie row with 15 wall balls at 20 pounds, and then 15 dumbbell hang cleans at 30 pounds. On day 34, had oatmeal for breakfast, and then for lunch, went to a work outing with a bunch of people from the office to a place called Jackson Market in Culver City. And if you haven't been to it or heard of it, it's a little hidden gem of a deli in a residential neighborhood just off of Culver Boulevard. They're known for having phenomenal deli sandwiches, and also now for their Neapolitan-style pizza. I had an Italian sandwich, chips, and potato salad. So again, not clean eating, but man, it was so good. For the workout, went to UFC gym, did some single arm dumbbell bench presses, 4 sets of 10 at 42.5 pounds, 45 pounds, and 50 pounds. And then did double dumbbell benches at 50 pounds, 3 sets of 10 of those. For the Metcon, I did 5 rounds of an 800 meter run with 10 dumbbell snatches at 50 pounds. And then for extra credit, did 1 set of dumbbell snatches at 55 and 1 set of 6 at 65. On day 35, meals were a spinach feta wrap for breakfast, a chicken bowl for lunch, and a chicken bowl for dinner. The workout were weighted pull-ups, did them as heavy as possible, followed by lat pulls on the machine. And then from a Metcon standpoint, it was toes to bar, American kettlebell swings, and a calorie row. You start with 13 of each, and then 12 of each, and then 11, and so forth and so forth. And try to get it done in 18 minutes, all the way down to 1. I made it to the round of 7. So that is the end of the week from a meal and workout standpoint, which now brings us to the I Can See My Feet Again body transformation update. So here I am at the end of week 1, and here I am at the end of week 5, which is this week. So I think you may have noticed not much change in the weight, but there's definitely change in the body composition as I lose fat and gain muscle. Hopefully over the next 2 weeks or 15 days, we start to see some exponential improvement in the muscle definition and in body fat loss. So that's it for week 5. Again, wasn't the greatest week from a meal standpoint. Really hope to stay super clean over the next couple of weeks and see drastic improvement now that we're at this home stretch. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.